Hey, so this is day 2 of second week, so I don't know what day that makes it. Day 9 with a day off. um, so today was pure cardio, and remember last week I was like, this is an insane workout, and how Shanti was like, why am I doing this? Well, this morning I woke up and I prayed. I was like, God, I know it's going to be really hard, but I pray that you would give me the strength that I need to be able to get through this. And I got through it, and I took less breaks and had to, do less modifications. So I was like super excited. I made it through. I felt great. Last week when I did it, I felt like just so tired and like everything was taken out of me. But this week I just felt really energized and really great. So I feel like my body's getting definitely stronger. Okay, I just want the whole world to know that I am very upset because I just watched The Biggest Loser and Ruben Studdard got like the lowest weight and now he's not on the show. And I'm really upset because, first of all, I was like all into The Biggest Loser. 1, because I'm losing weight, but 2, because Ruben Studdard was on it. And I watched the season 2 American Idol like a decade ago when he won. And so I, been listening to his music, and I just, I'm just so mad right now. I get very attached to people on TV. And so I just thought, he's a celebrity. People are going to watch because he's on it, and they're going to be really upset when he's not on it. So they just have to do something behind the scenes to keep him, like, on it. And they didn't. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll get to come back on the show somehow. There'll be some kind of twist. So yeah, I'm like really, really upset right now. And I just had to share that with you. Hello, this is Michelle.
Hi.
This is my Beachbody coach, and she is here to help me with some smoothies or Shakeology shakes. Hey, this is Rachel. This is Saturday of my second week of insanity, and sorry, my iPad is a little crooked. And it's been hard. I've been having some trouble with my downstairs neighbor. Hey, it's Rachel. It's day 17, I think. Pretty sure. So it's the 3rd day of the 3rd week. So I haven't made a video. I haven't posted on Facebook yet because last week was just a really, really hard week for me, and I didn't feel like posting anything. I just felt attacked by Satan in all different ways. I just felt discouraged. I only lost 0.2 pounds, and I worked out every day. I ate right all week long. So it was just really discouraging. But I know that, I tried on a shirt and it felt like looser. So I know that I'm gaining muscle and I'm able to, each day I see, progress in the videos because I'm able to do more than I did before. So that's good, but I still felt very discouraged. But this week I've woken up early. One of the things that was really discouraging is that my downstairs neighbor asked me to work out after 9. Well, she was not so nice about it. Even though I had talked to her earlier and she seemed okay with it. And so I was very angry because I felt like for the first time in a year and a half, I was able to get up early and not feel sluggish or could sleep for 10 hours because, in the last year and a half, I had this intense job, and then I was grieving for my father, and I could just sleep and sleep and sleep. And now I was waking up early on my own, and it felt amazing, and I felt like she was going to take that away from me. But that wasn't her. It was Satan trying to ruin something really good. And so I had to pray about it because I started getting a bitter heart, and I didn't, I want to say, well, you can't tell me when to work out. And also, you don't have a normal schedule, so blah, 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 blah. I wanted, my heart, I was just being rebellious. But then I had to realize that Jesus came down here and set an example for us so that we could be humble, Philippians 2. that he humbled himself, and because of that he was exalted. And I also thought about love your neighbor as yourself, and I was not loving her as myself. And in last week's sermon, Steve Kennard said that if people will read your life more than they will read the Bible, and if I ever have hopes of sharing my faith with her, then, you know, I want to have a good blood between us, I guess you say. So, just an update on Ruben Studdard. By the way, last week he got off of The Biggest Loser, and I was really upset. I was like, this can't happen. And then I told you that my, prediction was that he'd be back on. Well, he is back on, so I am very excited about that. They came up with some bogus thing about someone's team. Hey guys, it's Rachel. I am reporting to you that I've had a much better week this week versus the last two. This is Monday of the 4th week. And I'm sorry I haven't posted, but I was just very discouraged and busy. And those two things add up to not posting on Facebook or YouTube. But I got on the scale last week and, or this, past weekend, and I lost about three-ish pounds, maybe a little bit more. My scale was like giving me different numbers, because you step on, step off, and you try again, and yeah. So maybe next time I'll just step on and take that one number. So I am now at 186-ish. So one time I got on the scale, it said 186. Then the next time I got on the scale, like a second later, it said 186.6. Then it said, got on the scale again, it said 185.8. So I'm just going to go with 186 because I was like, this is crazy. So when I started making these videos, I weighed 196. And between making the first video and starting Insanity, which was about maybe 2 weeks, I had lost 4 pounds. And I don't know how I lost it. Maybe I was just making a little bit better choices, because I was conscious of, that I was going to do Insanity. So I guess we're at the 10-pound mark, but I feel kind of hesitant to count it because it wasn't from the start of Insanity. When I officially started Insanity, I weighed 192. So 8 pounds is still really great. I know I've lost inches. I'm really excited to measure myself, which will be hopefully this weekend or next week. I just wanted to say thank you for watching the video. So this video is for week 2 and 3. Now I'm in my 4th week, which is the last week of month 1, and then I do a week of recovery. And so I will keep you posted. To God be the glory.